Good morning, Bowie High. We're live streaming to China, the West Indies, and the Annex, and Timothy Oshunkoya, Mohammed, Cham, and Frania, Amaya are here to bring you the lowdown on all the news to keep track of at the home of the Burgundy and Blue. Happy B-Day Tuesday, nation. This is the Bulldog Bulletin.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to your feet. Stand at the position of attention for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible,
with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Bowie High. It's a Tuesday, December 7th, 2021, and it's a B-Day. I'm Timothy Oshunkoya.
And I'm Mohammed Cham.
And welcome to this Tuesday morning edition of the Bulldog Bulletin Live.
Rise and grind, Bulldogs. Our lead story coming to you on Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day is a few more reminders about what you can do to help celebrate our amazing schoolmate, Sofie Peck. First, we hope you are planning to show up in droves this coming Saturday morning at 9 a.m. at Allen Pond in front of the stage for the fun walk created in this courageous superhero's name. Should be a great time and a wonderful display of solidarity to show you are down with #Team Sofia. In the meantime, please keep buying those $20 t-shirts from Mr. Duba in room 20 and Layla Smith in 209, or hit the link in the description. You can also donate to flasesofhope.org to help out the charity in which she designated. Thank you all for your love and support.
In really important news for seniors, the time for procrastination is over because your free public education is coming to a close soon. And if you don't want to be here for year 5, you better start getting those service hour forms in. Email scanned copies or pictures of the front and the back of your forms to kelly.cohan for last names A through K or deborah.berry for last names L through Z by January 7th, 2022, both at PGCPS.org. The submissions are growing, but we're still very far away from 100%. And underclassmen, you don't have to wait. Start getting yours together so now you don't have to scramble like these guys.
In music news, today is a big day for new clubs as Miss Burns, anyone from Bulldog Nation who's interested in writing original tunes, get ready for this afternoon's first gathering of the Bowie High Songwriting Club. They'll meet in her main building room 152 from 2:30 to 3 p.m., so they hope to see you in attendance. Also in Cubs news, Mrs. Lopes tells us the Math Honor Society will meet tomorrow in her room 47 at 2:30 sharp. And since we're talking about math, let's go ahead and add Frania to our equation because she has weather for us in the BHS Weather Center. Good morning over there.
Hi, and good morning to all of you. We're back to chilly this morning after all that wind came through town and just blew all the warmth out of here as we see that the nice shot of Bel Air Stable Museum. Over a 20-degree drop in a matter of hours. I told you it was going to be up and down, and you guessed it, we're back down. The 7:45 a.m. Doppler radar from weather.com is clear with the current temperature of only about 35. Today's afternoon high will only get to 42 under cloudy skies, but at least those winds died down. Then we'll go back down to 36 tonight, so at least it's not freezing. Besides being Pearl Harbor Day, like Mohammed mentioned earlier, December 7th is also Letter Writing Day, by hand, Cotton Candy Day, and get ready for the round the back, through the legs, off the glass bank shot at gym today because it's World Trick Shot Day. So play some horse at PE. You can see these bunch and a bunch of different days at nationaltoday.com. I'm your weather and weird holiday correspondent, Frania. See you on the court.
Thanks, Frania. Nothing but net. In some important news about the news, our next tidbit is from the big fella, who really wants to hear from students who like to write articles, editorials, movie reviews, sports coverages, or basically any newsworthy stories to include here on the Bulletin. If you have ideas for segments that you'd like to write, please reach out to him at mark.arcusa@pgcps.org to let him know what you'd like to do. Not sure how to do it? Run a rough idea by him and he can help you figure out how to make it happen. We're already near the end of 2021, so why wait? Get her done.
And speaking of news, we're going to do a little throwback for our next story as suggested by friend of the show, Mr. Cummings. A while back, he suggested we show you a piece we did last year during Black History Month from iconic BHS alum and CNN political analyst Abby Phillip, who sat in some of the very same seats you all are in today. A former BHS SGA member, Cham Music Honor Society kid, musician, Summit scholar, and new mama like you see behind me, Miss Phillips is one of the most successful of our Bulldog family members, and she sent us an encouraging video that originally aired during our Bulldog Bulletin weekly episodes during the 2020 shutdown year. Here she is talking about her ties to the BHS and how the support of Bulldog Nation helped propel her into her current profession.
Hey there, Bowie High School. I just wanted to drop by to say hello, and I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you all today, but I did want to send you a quick little message just to encourage you guys as you continue doing the great work that you're doing. It wasn't that long ago that I was exactly in your shoes as a member of student government, an officer in the student government for a couple of years as a high school student, planning proms and Spirit Week and service projects and all of that stuff. And it was such a great experience for me as a student at Bowie High School, but it's something that I think I carry with me my whole life. You learn leadership skills, you learn responsibility, you learn planning, all of the things that you're going to need at other stages in your life. And, you know, right now, I'm a political reporter and I cover politics for a living. I cover government for a living, presidents and Congress and so on and so forth. And I think my love of government really started when I was your age in high school. You know, as a student, I was always interested in current events, in leadership, frankly, and in history. And I learned all of that at Bowie High School. One of the things that you guys will find is that the skills that you're learning now can be really invaluable for you later on in your life, no matter what you decide to do. There is no substitute for a good leader in whatever position that you're in. There is no substitute for someone who knows how to work with other people, how to guide other people, how to bring other people along with you to your point of view or to do something that's important for your community. So I really do want to encourage you guys to continue to do what you're doing and to know that what you're doing does matter. You know, of course, this is Black History Month. And it's a time that we get to celebrate not just Black history, but really American history. And, you know, Black history is, I think, some of the best of this country's past in the sense that it really shows us who we can be when people stand up and they do the right thing. And I've always taken that message away from my studies of Black history, which actually started when I was in high school learning in my history class about the civil rights movement. And to me, the moral of all of those stories is that this is about the power of ordinary people standing up and doing the right thing and taking leadership and ownership over their communities and over their futures. And the thing that you should always remember about that era, you know, when you talk about the civil rights movement as if, first of all, it was a long time ago, or that the people who did it were sort of these kind of mystical figures, but they were just real people like you and me. And in some cases, they were not even that much older than I am or older than you are right now. So these were people who in their 20s and in their early 30s did really important, consequential things. And you can do that too. I think that's always a lesson for us to take away from that time. You don't have to be a perfect person or even an extraordinary person, because ordinary people can make a really important difference in their communities. And you guys are already taking the first step by being involved right now. And I do want to encourage you to expand that, not just to Bowie High School, but to your neighborhoods, your community, your state, the city that you're in. Be involved in your government. Let your voices be heard. Take this experience and broaden it out. And remember that, you know, the only way to make a change in your community is if you yourself become involved in doing that. So, you know, with all of that said, I think this is also just a really great time in your lives. And I hope that you are taking full advantage of it, getting as much as you can out of this experience in high school, getting as much as you can out of your teachers and your advisors and your peers, and hopefully that you're enjoying yourself. I know this is a really tough time for so many of you guys. Remote learning and COVID-19 have really made life annoying for a lot of us. I'm sure many of you guys are frustrated by the way that things are right now, but don't let this time just pass you by. It can be a great opportunity for you to really kind of figure out what your purpose is and what your skills are and what you are really meant to do. So take the time that you're not doing a lot of other things that you might otherwise be doing and spend that time on yourself, enjoy yourself, you know, check in on your family and your friends. And I really wish you guys a great rest of your school year and a great rest of this term and a really great future, because I know that whatever you all decide to do with your lives, it's going to be great. And you have to maintain a sense of determination that no matter what you want to do, you can accomplish that if you put your mind to it. There's really no limit to that. And I know it sounds very cliche, but I can tell you, as someone who grew up in Bowie and graduated from Bowie High School, you know, I didn't always understand what my potential was, but it was bigger than I thought at the time. And I hope that you guys have the ability to dream as big as you want to about whatever future you want to have. And so with that, I hope you have a great rest of your meeting, and I hope that I'll be able to see you all at some point soon.
Wowzers. Thank you so much, Miss Phillip. You are truly an inspiration, Bulldog family. One more piece of news before we get out of here. Ms. Hubin sends us news about an upcoming college visit from Capital Technology University, who will be visiting BHS this Thursday morning at 9:30. Registration is required, and the form will be open until Wednesday at 2 p.m. and can be found in the class of 2022 Google Classroom. Seniors will need to pick up passes for the visit Thursday morning before 7:45 if interested.
And finally, the SAT word of the day is the noun verbiage, defined as overabundance or words. The verbiage in the contract required a lawyer to interpret the fine print.
Don't sign anything until you understand. And now, it's time for us to sign off. Remember to visit www.youtube.com/BHSTVMD Bulldog Bulletin for a replay of this and all of our shows, and hopefully some of you are checking us out right now on the live stream that became accessible over the Wi-Fi yesterday. Another win. I'm Mohammed Cham.
And I'm Timothy Oshunkoya. We'll see you again tomorrow, Bulldog Nation. And remember,
it's Bulldog season, so choose greatness.